Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Ball out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Morant. And it's Ball in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Vucevic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Walker. And it's Simpson in at the 1. And here we are, the end of the line. The Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career. We all just want to see him at full health.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Ball from long range. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Ball. And it's Oubre. The drive.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
Morant surveying the D. It's good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Morant with the steal. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Simpson, the pass to Walker. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Oubre, that long, slender athlete. You love it when he's on the rise like that.
Morant outside. Got a hand on it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Shot's good by Walker.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect. 4-4 from the floor.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Bucks trail by 6. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Las Vegas making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Bucks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Vucevic against Okongwu. Oubre for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, here's Ball. Boy, he was something else against Boston. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Bucks trail by 8. Stolen by Ball. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Now, here's Oubre. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And that one's good by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around him.
Okongwu dishes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Giannis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Okongwu. Left side, Ball. Oh!
And the bench going wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
Bucks trail by 12. Simpson, the pass to Oubre. Nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Ball with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Ball with the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Simpson with the bucket. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Ball from deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 10 points. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Las Vegas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cub Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith, Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Moore in at the 3, the small forward.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Smith. Last time 14 points for him.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Ball against Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre can get up. How about that one?
Las Vegas leading by 12. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Jang. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ball. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Give it up for your forward crew.
And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Here's Simpson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Oubre just having a sixth sense that time, sniffing out the alley-oop and throwing it in.
Now, here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too. And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Simpson. Trains the three-pointer. Simpson's got 5 points so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Ball from long range. Sinks the triple.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Bucks trail by 14. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The Bucks have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Ball gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
So it's the Bucks now. It's a 14-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
Yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And Edwards slams it in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Simpson with the bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble move.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang, and Walker subbed in for Kelly Oubre.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Walker.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Ball. Takes the three. It'll go in the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Simpson. And it's Ball in the corner. Over Giannis. Edwards against Walker. And finished off by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Milwaukee Ball.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Walker finds Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Vucevic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Edwards, the bounce pass. Ball hits the jump hook. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Las Vegas leading by 11. There's the three. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Five seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Giannis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Las Vegas. Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys. I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
And taking a look at Las Vegas with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the rules? They're taking shots from every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the rules? Never heard that before.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court right now for Las Vegas, Edwards is out there with Ball. Then it's Ball. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Okongwu in at the foul. Oubre outside. Walker is screen on Edwards. For 3, Oubre. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ball, an easy 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 20 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
It keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Ball. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
Deep 2 from Ball. Levine finds Ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 14 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Antetokounmpo passes to Vucevic. Here's Simpson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Oubre can't get it to go.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Ball from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Ball. Here's Walker. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oubre, good. He's got 18.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Levine kicks the ball. And another three for Las Vegas.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Knocked loose. Ball dishes the ball. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Simpson, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Okongwu.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Vucevic, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Okongwu, the pass to Levine. And he gets it to go. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And finished off by Walker.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Las Vegas leading by 20. Here's Ball. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Levine against Giannis. Puts it up from 15. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
There's the triple. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Nice move. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
To the paint. And Ball slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oubre, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. And the jam by Levine.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Ball, the pass to Ball. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Las Vegas, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Smith. And it's Jang in at the 4 spot. Milwaukee's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Johnson kicks to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre tonight has the coaching staff excited. He's playing with some confidence and looking good.
So it's Las Vegas now. And the basket is good. And it's now 26 points for LaMelo Ball.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Johnson finds Oubre. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
Levine. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Levine, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. He's feeling it. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Oubre's got 27 points.
Capable of hurting you with that kind of jump shot.
Here's Ball. He gets that one.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Smith with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half. Bucks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And if you're the D, you can't let Ball have that kind of room to shoot the basketball, especially from the mid-range area where he has proven to be so efficient.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Whoa! Yikes. And that's a rugged play.
Gracious.
Athleticism at its peak there from Ball.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And here's Las Vegas. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
A different look for Milwaukee. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jang. And Walker's subbed in for Moore. Morant, he's checked in for Las Vegas.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
There's Ball with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got 37.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Works that one inside nicely.
Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 35 in the game.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Milwaukee's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Vucevic a screen on Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Simpson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Morant. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bucks miss again.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range. Ouch! And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's tipped. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Simpson. Gets an open look and hits.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Holland, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.